Alright, without further ado, we are going to have Adam coming in with Bite and Bark. T3kn0 is going in with Scrapstar. We have seen Adam try this Bite and Bark before. Might be a chance to feel things out. Might just be playing a new character and seeing how things go. It could also just be a specific DNA lab pick, in which case, I'm open to it. It's a fun idea. Starting things off, gets a nice 260 damage. Doesn't follow up with the Tri-Bolt, but does get a roaster catching T3kn0's dive into the air, and generally is keeping spacing to an exceptional degree, respecting the range that Scrapstar might be looking for an EMP, and continuing to poke, while also managing to secure a lot of exceptional points of damage. We do have 35 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like T3kn0 is trying to turn things around still. But Adam Brain still holding a sizable 50% health lead, and is just looking to try to play things safe, play things smart, and just not get too caught up. Especially with 20 seconds left, there's really not much T3kn0 can do unless Adam makes a huge misplay, and we're not going to see that this time, as the police copper dog bot is going to be able to secure the first point. Beach Patrol takes another down. T3kn0 going in with the meta, bringing out double toasters. There is nothing more you could do. There's little you can say. It is gloves. It's more tryhard than Dr. Coil is in this game. I really can't imagine anything that's like more meta in arms than double toaster, or generally just gloves. Bark is definitely helping out and being another obstacle. Just something T3kn0 also has to punch down. He's being a little too respectful of two. He's just not going for Bark as often as he could. And Adam is definitely reaping in the benefits of it, as he's been able to wall out a lot of things. We do have the rush coming out. A nice bait from Adam. I think we've just got the rush to come out, and this might be it. He can definitely get enough chip damage to secure the lead if needed. Just needs to not get hit at this point. 15 seconds left on the clock. Pushes T3kn0 back. He's going to go for an EMP here. Going to try to set up for a rush. As long as Adam does not get hit, he's going to get hit! T3kn0 wouldn't have been able to do it. A really risky jump there. I think he was afraid of a grab. Ends up getting punished as a result. This means that T3kn0's got another chance, another run to be able to claim this first point. Adam is just going to play things safe, play things carefully. We've got a whammer, another excellent tool for taking down gloves. You gotta line them up well though, and it is easily deflected, easily beaten down as well. And when you whiff, you whiff. There's a nice knockdown for Adam. Just trying to keep things safe, keeping up some nice tempo and pace. We do actually have a weakened shield. If Adam was faster on capitalizing, there might have been able to go for a shield break. But this rush is also solid enough. 380 damage. Nice disarm, nice poke on top, nice roaster to slow down that rush generation, and it's just a single hit away. That chain of hits was definitely not in Adam's favor. T3kn0 just focusing on building up rush, but he will not get it in time, and Bite and Bark will be claiming a point in this tournament match. Excellent plays from both players. Adam definitely managing to keep things up. managing to play smart and safe and just did bite and bark magic. I can definitely see this being one of the better picks for a matchup like Scrapstar, as on top of your own punches, you've got Bark throwing out punches. Just generally means there's less room for a Scrapstar to be able to get EMP. Generally less room to like get your deflects going as well, because you've just got that one extra arm you have to be aware of, you have to be cautious of. And we saw several times that it was able just to bring him down, poke him out, bury him in the ground. And this is also a pretty good I honestly don't know why he went back here. This is probably a better stage for Adam than it is T3kn0 right here, because of the way that Bark works and the way that Bark's able to like become higher or lower elevation along with the pillars, just a lot of defensive mechanisms, and can also become a little more difficult to catch. If he's looking to try to set EMPs up, this stage isn't big enough, and he's also not capitalizing on the environment well enough to really do anything with EMP. He's going to be able to land this desperate rush. At 50% though, I don't, like, to get him to 50%, I don't think that was a good call. But that's also dependent on how Adam's responding to things, and he's making some incredibly bad choices as he desperately tries to get the kill before T3kn0 turns it around. And that sheer aggression is going to punish him as T3kn0 manages to make a risky call for a rush and is rewarded as Adam just kind of throwing out punch, walking into so many plays, kind of ended up getting hard read, and we're seeing those reads coming straight back into play again. As T3kn0 is definitely warmed up to things, he's getting a lot better catches, and he's going to be able to break straight through that 1 HP pillar. He is now huge HP advantage, and that whipped tribal is only going to make things worse. Adam finally getting some room. Oh, and that wake up grab, Adam was so worried. He just could not handle that sheer aggression, that sheer wrath. And to my surprise, we are going to see T3kn0 taking it down. Managed to be able to keep up the aggression, managed to keep up tempo, just like throwing up deflects, just catching wherever Adam was going, and managed to keep Bark down often enough. I feel like Adam just kind of made a lot of really risky plays before he got that point. If he got that, that could have been a completely different story. Gonna be heading to sparring ring next, and then that second round, yeah, T3kn0 is just like, I'm just gonna go after you. You're scared now. I'm gonna make sure you stay scared. Really smart plays there. Alright, and we are going to respond to that aggression. Much like Brass Inspiring Ring, Master Mummy is that too. You see this guy on the stage, and you're either going to destroy him, or you are dead. And as it currently stands, aside from that one play, this is incredibly in Adam's favor, as T3kn0 is just clawing for any kind of ground. And he's just getting trampled by Master Mommy, by Adam Braid. Almost got to 69. So close. So very close. And of course, we are going to see the ever-classic counter to this loadout. Ever-classic counter to anything in this game. We have the double gloves. We have the meta. We have 2 toasters. And we've got T3kn0 now on the advance, on the approach. trying to utilize that rush pressure, trying to just scare Adam Brain. Finally, Adam manages to push his way out. Gets a little bit of extra HP. I don't think that 10 is going to make a difference here. It definitely won't. T3kn0 uses his resource to be able to take this down. It is now a 1-1. One of these two are going to be advancing or setting up into a higher position to the winter finals. Clapbacks can work, but you gotta know how to set them up well. And it doesn't look like Adam's really getting it to work out nearly as well as he's hoping. This change in plan is just getting hard punished, as he is just throwing the shield out way too aggressively. Like, T3kn0 isn't really punching. He's waiting for Adam to let out the clapback to finish it off, to close it, and then he's going for punches. And it is punishing Adam hard. And this is something that I was talking about before, like, this is the meta. This is what ARMS ends up being. If you boil down this game to the most optimized, most efficient, best plays, you have people just throwing on toasters. Clapback's supposed to be the hard counter. It barely works if your opponent knows what they're doing. Like, you have to know what you're doing with a clapback in order for it to pose a threat. And when I say know what you're doing, I mean genuinely know what you're doing. Like, you have to be the clapback Cobra meta, essentially. Otherwise, it's just gloves. It's half of the reason why I don't like this game. Not only is it a good counter against Mechanica, it's just too good. I don't like, coming from somebody who sees it from an outside perspective, so who's been with the community for as long as I have. I don't think most of the community realizes just how at this point I would probably say bad gloves are for the community. Like, there is so little diversity. There is people who have clinged to these things for life and death. Like, it's almost a requirement for any loadout to be, like, properly viable or competitive. Nice dodge, excellent punish. Another freeze for Adam. Gonna try to punish, and Adam's just gonna capitalize on that 160 damage. Nice punch with the Tri-Blast. I am expecting... T3kn0's gotten all of his points against Adam with double glove. I'm expecting this next round he's going to switch back to the gloves, because everything else just isn't working. Adam just knows how to play around all the other things. It's just gloves. At least the way T3kn0's been playing. Bring up the toaster, come on. Oh, you're gonna stick with it! I don't think this is a good play. We'll have to see how it pans out, but you never know. Gets another freeze. That's gonna be a desperate rush. Even tunneling, just barely able to get out of the way from that. Nice hit with the toaster. T3kn0 definitely making some good plays, getting some good exchanges. That chain of knocks. That's an advantage that the Tri-Blast does have, is that it allows you situations where you might have been frozen, you instead just get knocked down. Because of that charge state, it can be detrimental in other situations, but against Ice Arms, there's cases where it's positive. Same goes with Electric. Oh, that is an unfortunate disarm. There's no way Adam's getting out of that one. 330 damage. T3kn0 is trying to just set up for an EMP, waiting and looking for something. We do get a nice grab. There is no in-range for Springtron, as that is... He's not Springman, he's Springtron. Tries to go for another grab. We might have another rush coming up from either player. I think Adam gets his first. He might just... Oh, he tried to go for something. But unfortunately, the explosion caught him off. If it wasn't for that explosion, that would have been his round. Nice catch from T3kn0. And now he's going to be starting off this round with rush advantage. Definitely going to try to be applying that, pushing ahead with this. Really capitalizing on that pressure. Nice damage. Has Adam down 250 points. And here's the read for a rush. That is going to bring Adam below 50%. And he's just going to stay on the chase. Finally gets his knockdown. Adam is far from out. And if he gets a freeze, can easily take away most of T3kn0's health here. Right there! That is a rush equivalent in 3 hits. Nice rush. That is going to just be chip damage though. And T3kn0 does have another rush just about at the ready. All he has to do is survive until he gets it ready. And he doesn't do that! He doesn't do that! Nice grab. Right on the money. T3kn0 just desperately trying to get like 1 additional meter. And Adam is going to be able to balance the score to 2-2. Let me get the other players here. And let's see where we'll be going next. Back to sparring ring. If T3kn0's sticking with Scrapstar, it's an interesting pick. He is 100% holding himself back. If you're going to sparring ring, just pick Springman. He's playing a slower, weaker character. While yes, he does have EMP mind games, that only really works on people who are like more vulnerable to that kind of stuff. And at least from what I'm seeing here, Adam is not one of the players who are really falling prey to that kind of stuff. So it's just dash dancing. And Adam, he would have a much better time dash dancing as the screeny bouncy boy. He would also get permacharge at critical, which many cases would probably have won him some of these matches that he is losing. That's an interesting thing about a lot of spring players is there's a lot of players out there who will just like openly make a worse choice of character pick. A lot of times you can't blame them. They like a certain character. They have their own preferences. They've got their reasons, and I respect them well enough. But it's also something that it leads to situations where it's like, they're like, I could have done this, I almost had this, and it's like, no, you should have just brought Springman. You would have won. You would have won that exchange right there. That is some hefty ice damage. Could just go for the rush here. Ed is going to... Oh, misses the timing. Just unfortunate. With the pushback from those... From the pushbacks from the Chilla rush is just going to end up allowing T3kn0 to fall down as he doesn't get juggled. He's going to have his own rush just barely whip as well. I guess is eye for an eye in this moment. Match point as we're currently standing. If Adam can take this, and is currently holding on with a 5-10% health lead. A good hit from T3kn0 would be enough to set himself up in the lead. I don't think that flurry really needed to happen, as that just basically meant more T3kn0's going to build up rush faster than anything. And here it is, ready to go. He is looking for his chance. He's going to get frozen. Adam is going to try to scare him. T3kn0 really nicely, just playing it patiently, knows that Adam is trying to bait something out. This should be a rush. He should have rushed as soon as he saw that arm damage. And he has forfeited the match because Because, again, so many of these players don't respect shield. Or they respect shield way too much. Like, that would have been a perfect moment for him to pop rush, throw out a couple of punches, see what Adam is doing, and then finish the rush and be able to successfully read him. I will never stop talking. I will call players out on their shield break failures, because gods, it bites to see them lose out like this time and time and time again. They always think so many players act like if the shield is there, it's there. And they don't realize that there's a lot of cases where it's like, as soon as it hits yellow, you just press rush. All rushes will break through a yellow rush, except like double homie. Everything else is so good in that situation, and while yes, you might miss out on some damage, you're still getting most of your damage, and you are going to be absolutely rewarded with that. Alright, so yeah, while we're waiting for the next match, why don't we take a brief moment? Like look at this. It drives me up the wall. Like, I get it, I'm a bit of a snob. I am absolutely a snob when it comes to these things. But people will just want full value off their rushes, and it's like, it is such a shame. Like, let's see. He wouldn't have been able to turn himself to the advantage, but like, pop rush right there. Just pop it. Look at that thing. Where's Adam gonna go? Like, pause, if we right here. Like, Adam can, like, as long as T3kn0 doesn't invest too heavily in either direction, in this moment, you press rush. Either Adam moves to the back, like, this way, or Adam moves back out, and you wait for him to make either motion, or to stand there shielding, and then you dive in swinging. And that shield breaks, and that is an immediate shift in tempo. Instead, he waited things out, ends up blowing himself up, lets Adam gets frozen by a cornered opponent, and then mashes it to break out of the freeze, which just lets Adam punish him, because this was just such a rough exchange for him. This hurt to see. This was a frustrating moment. And then yeah, he's got a weakened shield. What does he do here? He tried to punch it. He tried to catch that, like, 2 frames of, like, vulnerability. And there just was not a chance. Like, that's a plan, I guess. That's probably the best plan he could have had in this scenario. Also dash the wrong way. Yeah, that's also a good point. He dashed the wrong way. Like, let's see. Yeah, he, like, dashes back to the right. Like, I think he was hard expecting Adam to go back straight into the thing. And like, Adam was already kind of moving out in the situation. Like, you see, he starts moving, and then he just moves the rest of the way. If he didn't move, T3kn0 would have missed. Like, there was only one way for T3kn0 to be able to have caught Adam in this situation. And it's if Adam moved in that direction. Like, if he just backed up normally, that would have been a better call. Yeah, that was just, that went bits. That was such an unfortunate exchange. Yeah, let me see this one. Foxter, where are you? You said you'd be free. Like, if I'm gonna pick and pull at things, we gotta poke at Adam here too, because he had this game. Like, look at this situation. He just had to, like, not mash. Eats that. That's okay. That's okay. That's not the end of things. Then he mashes these attacks. He mashes a bit more. He's just mashing. And, like, T3kn0's like, I'm just gonna wait. Gets a deflect set up, deflects the doggo, sets up another, deflects that, is like, alright, I'll just punch you. Gets a couple more pokes. Again, another just poorly timed double punch right into the deflect. Pops rush. And again, that is a rush that requires the opponent to move in a very specific way, because he literally just walks out. Like, this is... That's another one that's just painful. Like, just dash back. Or, like, dash forwards. But, like, a lot of these weird angled ones, especially with Try, like, he made the exact same mistake that T3kn0 did in their later on. And then at this point, now he's scared. Let's see. Oh, lag! It hits Bark. Okay, so we didn't actually see what's happening there. His punch came out sooner, and just because we're the spectator, it came out differently. But he gets hit by that. And yeah, Adam's just kind of like throwing out punches. He is so desperate for that comeback. Like, punch, punch, punch. Like, he just started double punching. And that's definitely what cost him that. Alright. Soph, play me. What stage do we want? You're a smart girl. Pick where we want to go. Random starter plus counter? Aye. Alright, let's dance. Play a little bit of arms. Rust is for spoons. Yeah, get me, get me. Yeah, home field advantage. Let's try this again. Bird. Bird up. Dun dun! No. Armor! Armor! Ah, that was creepy. See, I can play this game fine when I'm calm. I'm fine because I'm not in the tournament. If I was in the tournament, I would get destroyed. Dang it. I wanna... No. So... My sister, let me get my confirm! We'll do this. Alright, so before we go into this one, from what it looks like, Foxter's not going to be available to play right now. So we'll do like one or two more, and we're gonna have to reschedule. You saw? Alright, cool. We'll play until you get your satisfaction of dunking me. Gotta tie this up. Oh, we'll see about that. We'll see if you can. Oh, okay, well, I'm screwed now. I'm so fucked. Yeah. It's my turn. It's my turn. Ugh. It sounds like he says my knee whenever he yells like that. How dare you parry the bird first? How dare you? I do say my good sister. Yo! We got it! We got the clip! We got the clip. If you don't want me to upload that, don't just let me know. But I'm happy. I got the clip. I got that psychic damage! Oh shit. The double clip! Holy shit! Damn. Alright. One more. Winner takes all. How about that? Because I do have other things and I've got a dinner that's getting cold. Winner takes all. If you kick my ass in the next one, you got it. Do you want to pick a stage? Never was good at against mech. Let me message me. You've done fair against me before. No preference? Okay. We'll stick with this then. I'd be fine to spar with you and help you figure out mech. I guess it works out that the mech isn't too popular. I'll be honest, a chunk of it is your loadout is... okay then. Your loadout can struggle a lot more against Mechanica. Especially one that knows, like... I can be very fearful, but I'm also one that knows no fear. Like, right now, there is no fear. Oh. Damn it. Play in 20 minutes. You're mashing! You're mashing! Oh, you got me. Ow! The popper wasn't out. Or it was out. Stop it. Oh. Oh, I just barely got it. Yeah, I need to stop doing that, because I'm expecting you to press a dodge. I just want... Yo! No, 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 my good madam! No, no, no. Yes. Ow. There you go! You got me! Chakra Rush busted. Alright.